everybody, it's Wendy from Cinnamon Sweet Shoppe, and today I'm going to be making a Cuban cinnamon sugar cookie. Now this is a vegan and clean eating version. However, if you go to the link at the bottom where I have this recipe at cinnamonsweetshoppe.com, I also have the non-vegan, non-clean eating version at that link as well. But what I'm using is whole wheat pastry flour. Now, in place of butter, I am using Earth Balance vegan buttery sticks. You could use Smart Balance or any other brand that you may be able to find. Sea salt, vanilla extract, of course some cinnamon. What I have here is ground up walnuts. You can use pecan nuts instead. You want to grind them up so that they're, well, I don't want to say coarse, but it's not powdery. It's also not buttery. If you put these in your processor, make sure you keep an eye on it and just pulse it a few seconds at a time so it doesn't turn into a butter and it looks like this. I'm also going to be using shortening. Now I hear you saying, but shortening's not clean eating, right? Well, wrong. This is. I'm using a non-hydrogenated shortening. The brand is Spectrum Brand, widely available in health food stores and the health food aisle of your grocery store. There are, I'm sure, other brands out there, but it's non-hydrogenated. It is a clean eating ingredient. And last, I'm using a homemade organic confectioner's sugar. Now, the stuff you buy in the store, what is made out of white granulated sugar, processed, not clean eating. Mine, I made myself by grinding up some organic sugar in my Vitamix until it became powdery. And then I ran it through the strainer to make sure any piece of sugar crystal that did not grind is not in here. First thing I'm going to do is take my softened butter and I'm going to beat this up until it's creamy. I'm going to add in my shortening. Next, add in this 1/2 cup of the sugar. I'm going to save the rest of the sugar for later on. And 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract. It's a lot of vanilla, but makes it taste better. We're going to gradually add in the flour. Now, I did add the salt to the flour, mix that first. So in about two to 3 intervals, I'm going to just add in a little bit of flour at a time, like one third, then 1/3. And the last thing I'm going to add in would be the ground up walnuts. I transferred the dough into a smaller bowl and I'm going to cover it with some plastic wrap and refrigerate this for about an hour until it firms up some more. Once the dough's been chilled, then you want to just take about 1-inch size balls, just roll about 1-inch size balls. They should pretty much stick together, as you can see, and then just place it on a cookie sheet. Now, I have mine lined with the silicone mat. You could also line it with parchment paper. And I want to place the balls about 2 inches apart on the mat because they're going to spread. I'm going to bake these in a 325-degree oven for about 15 minutes or until the edges are a bit brown. While the cookies are baking, I'm going to prepare the sugar cinnamon mixture by just combining the sugar, or the cinnamon rather, with the remaining confectioner sugar and just mix that real well. And whatever happens to be left over from this, you can save and use for another recipe. As soon as the cookies come out of the oven, and I'm talking when they're still very hot, we're just going to roll it into the cinnamon sugar mixture. Just cover them up a little bit. Knock off some of the excess, and then just place it on a cooling rack for them to completely cool. I have a confession. I just ate 3 of these. And I usually give a lot of my stuff away, but I don't think I'm going to be giving that many of these away because they are that good. Give it a try. Comment below. Let me know how they turned out. Recipe at the link below, cinnamonsweetshoppe.com. Subscribe to this YouTube channel for much, much more. And check out some of my older videos as well. And I'll see you next time.